There's something seriously wrong with YouTube when people that speak about black love, people that promote black love, and people that speak the truth about the reality that black people face in this society and in this world are punished by YouTube and are even having their channels removed because we have hateful people who are truly hateful who are getting together and flagging these videos and getting these channels removed. Something is really wrong with that. And they're doing it because they don't like the fact that black people are speaking up and speaking out against things that are happening to them. We're not allowed to do that. That's why these people are flagging these videos. Now, YouTube was fair enough to give my video back that got flagged last 2 months ago. But I lost my channel back in 2017. It's been a year now since I lost that channel, and I'm still pissed about it. Because that channel had so much good information on it. I had so many followers on there, and I was doing it for my people just like I'm doing this channel for my people as well. But you still have channels like Tommy Sotomayor and other channels that are full of hatred, and they get to stay up on YouTube, and that makes no sense. Despite them having Patreon, why do these people remain on YouTube when we have people like me and other people in the black community who are actually doing positive things for their people instead of degrading them and throwing them under the bus and dragging them through the mud at the expense of the laughter that comes from the dominant society? This type of narrative that continues to be spread throughout social media needs to stop. And it starts with us. We need to stop it. But unfortunately, me saying that and you doing it are two different things. Now, I know most of the people that come on this channel and come to other channels that are like this channel, they don't believe in swirling. They don't believe in throwing black people under the bus. They believe that there's a big problem in the black community. It's a problem that we have to deal with amongst our own. And there's a problem that we have to deal with the dominant society and other people outside of our community besides the dominant society that have a hatred and a dislike for us. It's just that simple. We need to push back on these people. I'm not talking about violently, even though some people want to act violently because they've been getting tired of seeing violence being perpetrated on us. But I'm not calling for you to act violent on them. I'm calling you for just to push back. If people push you, push them back. Don't let people walk over you. Stop letting people give you your narrative. Stop allowing these people to write your story for you, because this is not the story that we're existing for. This is not the story of us being criminals. This is not the story of us being the ones who cause the most crime and cause the most hate. We're hateful because we're speaking out against white supremacy. How is that hateful? White supremacy is hateful. Thinking that you're superior to other people because of the color of your skin is racism. That's hateful. That is a hateful act. Killing people because of the color of their skin is a hateful act. This is wrong. And I can't believe, but I can now, but I'm just using that as a figure of my talking points here, that we have black people who are making a living off of the misery of other black people. They're making a living off of making fun of black people, off of degrading black women, off of degrading black men, off of telling black women and black men to separate from each other. Meanwhile, there are no narratives in the white society and the white community that are telling white people to exclusively date outside of their race. White people are not stupid as you think they are. They're not dating outside of their race. Some of them will go outside, but they're not going to make videos and tell their people to go outside of their race and date. They're not doing that. We are doing that, and we need to stop that. And that is the one thing. This is why I talk about interracial dating a lot, because it's a very big fucking problem. It is not the biggest problem that we are facing in the black community, but it is one of the most detrimental problems that we're facing. Because when we have people in our community who are exclusively making it a habit and making it a point to stress the fact that you need to date outside of your community in order to be happy, in order to have less headaches, in order to have less problems, number one, you're lying to yourself. Number two, you're lying to other people. And number three, you suffer from self-hatred because you don't love yourself enough that you can love someone else that looks like you, that has your same skin tone, that comes from the same African diaspora as you. It's pathetic at this point. I don't understand you people. I don't understand why there are people like this. I don't understand why everybody gets offended by every little fucking thing that gets said on here and everything that gets said on out in society. If it's a racist thing that somebody's saying, I can understand that. But when someone is disagreeing with interracial dating and they want to promote their own people to be together, how is that racist? I'm not going to get mad at a white man or a white woman for saying that they only date their own. I'm not going to call them racist for that. That's what they want. So why should black people who feel like they want to love each other and want to have black children and have black family goals, why should they be made to feel like they are doing something wrong when they know goddamn well they're not doing nothing wrong, but society wants to make them feel like it's wrong to date in within your community? How does that make any sense? And then, like I said in the beginning of this video, you've got people like Tommy Sotomayor who are getting on YouTube every single day with 1,000 fucking channels. Some taken down, some put right back up. They're not being taken out of commission. They've got a bunch of followers out there that will flag your channels if you talk against them enough and they notice you. They will flag your videos and get you taken off of YouTube. You'll be punished for talking about a person in the black community that is not doing the black community any good. But the person that is trashing the black community, the person that is telling black men that, black women are BT 1000s and hair hats, they're supposed to be considered the black man that's the hero of the community. How you're never going to be a hero as a black man if you are degrading your women. You're never going to be a hero of the black community if you are, talking shit about your people and throwing them under the bus at the expense of just getting some views and getting some money in your pocket. And doing so that the dominant society can laugh at us and think that we're fucking stupid. These people like him and like that woman that, beyond black and white, and you know who I'm talking about. These people don't talk about the issues that affect us. They don't. What they do is they believe that black people deserve what they get. Black people do not need to be together and procreate. Black people should find their happiness outside of their community because that is the only way that we will truly be happy on this planet, is if we go outside of our community and find other people besides people that look like us to be with. These people have been my enemies from the day I decided to break free of the fucking chains in my mind and understand the fact that I love everybody and I will give you respect if you give me respect. I'm not a hateful person. I was never raised to be hateful. I never will be. But I've woken up, and ever since I've woken up in 2015 and come to love myself more as a black person, which I've never really hated myself at all, but I love myself even more in the fact that I know what greatness I come from when I know my history, which was never taught to me in these schools by these people. Ever since that day, people who are black who talk against black love, people who are black that throw black people under the bus, people that are black that want to be accepted by white society but don't give a shit about their own people, those people are my enemies because these people are entertaining these other people, these other groups of people at the expense of us. We are the butt of the jokes over there on those channels. As I said before, there are men who threatened my life, men who wanted to kill me, men in the black community, not white people, but black men got my channel removed last time. Yes, they did it to Andrew Ramirez Jordan too a couple of times. Okay? He went through it as well. But the fact that I was talking about black men should be standing up, putting their grown man pants on, talking about black women are to be loved, protected, and respected, that seemed to hit a bad nerve with them, and they hated me ever since I did that. So when the Radical Sister did a video about me coming back on this channel here, which I already had from 2011, a lot of dislikes was on that video because these same men who thought they got rid of me seeing that I came back. And I already have 11 other channels in the background just waiting to be used if I have a problem with this channel again. With people again, I should say. But I've been pretty decent on this channel. I've been protecting myself, saying what I got to say, but being very careful about it as well. But like I said in the beginning, it makes no sense that YouTube allows these channels with this hatred to continue to be on YouTube, while people like me that are not even spreading hatred but just spreading love to my people, you know, empowering the black women and telling them how beautiful they are and how much I love them, and telling black men to stand up and step up to the plate as leaders, I'm being punished. I'm having videos flagged. I'm having people show hatred towards me, but I'm doing the right thing as a black man, as a black person in the community, trying to unite my people. I can't unite everybody. I'm only one fucking person, but I'm doing the best I can. And it hurts the fact that I have people in my own community that turn against me for doing the right thing when they think that I'm doing the wrong thing, because I'm telling them that dating outside their race is wrong. Dating outside your race is wrong. And, you know, talking about all black people deserve what they get is wrong. I'm wrong for doing that, but you're right for telling black people to separate from each other. How in your right mind do you believe that black people separating from each other is going to save them from racism? How do you believe that putting yourself directly into the thick of white supremacy is going to save you from white supremacy? There are black women that are in relationships with white men right now that are calling them the N-word. There are black men in relationships with white women or non-black women right now that have racist tendencies as well. They don't speak about that. They keep silent about that. The swirling community will never tell you about that, even though we, the real people out here that know what the hell's going on with common sense, know exactly what is happening. I never come on here and talk hatred. You think it's hatred because you have this belief that white supremacy is a comfortable place for you. So when you listen to people like Tommy Sotomayor or CK or any of these other channels who have a hatred for black men and black women respectively, and they keep feeding you this bullshit that you keep falling for, you continue to listen to them every single day and you start to believe everything they say. And black men are evil because you heard it so many times on this channel that you watch. Not this channel, but I'm talking about in general, a channel that you watch that has a hatred for black men. And then a hatred for black women, that kind of a channel like Tommy Sotomayor, because he hates black women. I don't give a damn what anyone says. If you are a man watching that or a young teenager watching that, you're being deluded and deceived by these people, and you will start believing every single iota of bullshit that comes out of their mouth. And you know what that causes? That causes black men and black women to be divided. Television causes black men and black women to be divided. When you continuously see black men with white women on television shows, and now you're seeing black women with white men on television shows, now slowly moving into the movie theaters, slowly moving into advertisements. They are showing this because they want black people to be separated. I am not lying to you about this. I am not causing hatred because I'm telling you this. I am telling you the facts. If I get deleted, if this video gets removed, it's being removed because I'm telling you the truth. And if it does get removed, I'm lucky. But it shouldn't get removed at all because I am not violating YouTube's guidelines. I am not causing anybody to go out there and cause harm to someone else. I'm not telling nobody to hate nobody. I'm simply telling you what the deal is. There's a reason why my channel won't go up to 1,000. It's being held back. It's not me. I know it's not me because I am doing the right thing. And I'm telling you all the information that I gave you before. I'm reiterating it once again in these videos a different way, but I'm still telling it to you. And I'm not using mind control. I'm not using choice words. I'm not using charm. I'm not using twisted words or twisted logic. I'm not preying on your emotions. I'm telling you exactly how in the hell it is out there in this world. And most of you are adults just like me. I'm 39 years old. I'll be 40 soon. Don't look it at all. Thank God. I'm lucky to be blessed that way. But I lived not long enough, but I lived enough to see that things have never been as bad as they have now. Yes, they were bad back in the day. They were bad in our ancestor time. But when I was a kid in the 80s and the 90s, it was not bad like this. It got bad again somewhere down the line. And like I said, everything flip-flopped. And now things that were good are now bad. And then things that are bad are now good. Hatred and hate speech are on YouTube. It's on YouTube every single day, and those channels are still up. But channels that are talking about the truth, channels that are simply telling black men and black women to love each other, are being punished for promoting black love. If I'm going to be punished for promoting black love, then so be it. But there's not a goddamn thing wrong with me being a promoter of black love when I came from black love. When the majority of you black people who are watching me came from black love yourselves, because you have a black father and a black mother. Some of you have black siblings. I have no siblings. I'm the only child. But there's nothing wrong with a black man and a black woman loving each other. And I'm sick and fucking tired of people acting like it's a goddamn crime for a black man to promote his black women and for a black woman to promote her black men. For all the black women out there that love your black men and stand by them, thank you, women, very much. You fucking queens are the best. You ride or die, and I will ride and die with you. Because there are black men out there just like me who love the fuck out of you and will stand up and protect you fucking beautiful, goddamn gorgeous women with everything we have, even if we have to throw our lives on the line to do it. And we do the same for our children. Better believe that. But I'm going to talk to you later. This video is running too long. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.